Today in history. 8th March 2014, somber and overcast, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Dear Diary, today was a day I will never forget. I was at the airport with my family waiting for my uncle to arrive on Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. Everyone was excited to see him, but then something really strange happened. The plane just disappeared, and nobody knew where it went. It felt like we were in a film, but it was real and very scary. When the clock ticked past the arrival time, I could see my mom looking worried. She kept checking her phone for updates, but the news didn't sound good. I heard people talking about how flights usually took off safely, and how planes were designed to stay in contact with the ground. It was unbelievable to think this could happen, and I didn't really understand why it was happening. Before today, I had heard my parents talk about how safe flying is, and how everyone trusts airplanes to take them all over the world. But now, standing there at the airport, I realized that something bad could happen, just like in the news stories. My uncle was supposed to be on that flight, and it felt like something had gone wrong in the world. I felt scared and sad for the people waiting for their loved ones too. As time went by, announcements were made, but none of them had good news. Officials started searching everywhere for the airplane. I saw grown-ups with serious faces, and I heard them say that maybe it had turned and gone somewhere else. It was frustrating watching everyone so anxious and not knowing where my uncle was or if he was okay. My dad tried to keep me distracted by showing me videos on his phone, but my mind kept wandering back to my uncle. I remember my friend Sam was also at the airport because his dad was on the same flight. He looked just as worried as I felt. We sat together, hoping and wondering if everything would be all right, but we didn't really know what to think. The day ended without any news about the flight or my uncle. It was heartbreaking to see families waiting and waiting, all with fear in their eyes. I can't imagine how they felt not knowing where their loved ones were. It was a very important moment in history because it showed us how strong our hopes can be when we face the unknown.